Top story now in this hour, thieves breaking into cars in broad daylight, even with nearby security. Authorities are now investigating the string of break-ins at EP Tom Sawyer State Park in eastern Jefferson County. Taylor Woods and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie have the photos of the suspects still at large and share the warning from park rangers.
EP Tom Sawyer Park, a place many visitors go to for a dip in the pool, a game of pickleball, or a walk outside.
Seems like a nice, friendly, family-friendly place to visit.
Last week, vehicles in the parking lot were reported with broken windows and personal items like cash, medicine, and a firearm stolen. Some visitors say this theft activity is unusual for this park, but they are keeping an open eye.
I'm a little bit shocked that cars are getting broken into. So I'm gonna definitely be on alert a little more now.
Park Ranger William Brown says these two men in the photos are the suspects believed to be responsible for 3 thefts worth $2,500 in loss and damages. They were also seen driving a black SUV.
When the first incident occurred in the first week of July, things that were taken from the car were later used at a nearby merchant.
And authorities say the car break-ins happened within minutes, and now they're advising visitors to lock their vehicles and to never keep personal belongings in their car.
Brown says this is uncharacteristic behavior for this park, and the Louisville Metro Police 8th Division is assisting with this investigation.
We believe that these individuals was casing the lot, maybe got a feel of what maybe some guests were doing, and took advantage of it.
One visitor understands what it's like to have items stolen and can only imagine the frustration that theft victims are facing.
I mean, I've already had a car stolen from me once in the past. That's the last thing I want.
However, state park leaders say don't let fear of this incident stop you from visiting this park.
Our parks are safe. We have rangers here. We have Louisville Metro Police here.
Kentucky State Parks say they'll have increased patrols around the area. In Louisville, Taylor Woods, WHAS11 on your side.
If you recognize the two suspects in those photos, contact LMPD at 574-LMPD. You can also call the Kentucky State Park Rangers Division at 545-5060. Your tip, as always, can remain anonymous. Skid marks and chipped concrete at a Butchertown landmark tell the story of a deadly crash there. It happened Friday morning around 1:30 at the Heigold House facade, the entrance to historic Frankfort Avenue. Investigators say a car was speeding towards the river when the driver lost control and hit the concrete base of the facade. Police say the driver was the only person in the vehicle. He died at the scene. While there was some broken concrete, no major damage to the facade was reported. And in Bowling Green, fire crews spent the day trying to save the historic building home to Kentucky Senator Rand Paul's office. Firefighters responded to the building, which also houses a law firm, around 2 a.m. Friday. Crews spent most of the day at that scene, saying structural damage made it too dangerous to go inside. In a statement, Senator Paul thanked first responders and said his office is working with authorities to assess the damage and determine a cause. No injuries were reported. With a potential strike just days away, UPS and union representatives will be back at the negotiating table Tuesday. The Teamsters tweeted the update Friday afternoon, a couple of days after UPS said it was ready to resume negotiations. Union officials previously told us one of the contract holdups is pay for part-time employees. Earlier this week, UPS said in a statement it's prepared to increase pay and benefits, but needs to work quickly to finalize a fair deal. Union members already authorized a strike if a new deal isn't reached before July 31st.